Are you ready for this? I'm not. Anyways, I've had my... Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Matilda. This is Katamari Damacy. For reference, I've had my PS2 on since last night. And only just now have I really, like, turned on the game. Because I had to go do something last night with my sister. Because for some reason she wanted... Like, I had to go with my sister. And I set up my recording equipment, and then I found out that I had to go, and then I was like, whatever, I'll just do it when I get home. And then I got home, and I felt awful, and I went to bed way earlier. So yeah, now I'm recording this. So yeah, welcome to Katamari Damacy. This game is weird, and everybody knows what it is. There's a remake of it that got released onto the Switch and PC in December. So I guess that I'm kind of late to that, but whatever. Now this is the first game in the series. Personally, my favorite is the second game on the PS2, which is We Love Katamari, and I actually have it sitting on my floor, like, right over there. But, yeah, it's good. Alright. Oh, you're so small. Okay, yeah, I'm very small. Cool. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, I don't really know how much commentary I'm gonna do over this playthrough. Like I'll sort of talk sometimes, but not a whole lot, I guess. I might actually end up re-recording this episode. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. If you're hearing this, you probably didn't. Could be just because I'm super lazy. Okay, something that always bothered me is that you can pull the plug out of that, but not the wire. And I hate that. Oh, you can also nab the memory cards from this NES? Okay. Honestly, it would have been easier than doing the like, save battery thing. Or what? I don't know. I don't know anything about hardware. All I know is that my computer is garbage and can't stream anymore. Alright. Almost done with this stage. There. See? 10 centimeters. Yeah, there. Now, usually, you can keep rolling once you're done. But since this is your first stage, you don't really get to do that. Give me a moment. I actually kind of want to, like, listen to what music this game has, because this game is very famous for its music. And just, like, general sound design. Yeah, so oddly shaped objects make your Katamari lopsided off balance. That's something I didn't actually know for a while. No, I don't want to do that again. gonna see if I can make every episode about, like, 30 minutes long. Because I don't have any editing software, or you can't really edit stuff out of OBS, at least not with Movie Maker. I think that I'm just going to be, doing, like, full, unedited, like, uncut stuff, because, you know, that's all I can really do. So yeah, this is the home planet. This is, like, where you'll be a lot of the time. Hold on, wait, I'm trying to, like, roll the house over so that it's on top. See, look, there. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Something I'd like to go over before we really get into this. This is the space mushroom. This is for multiplayer, actually. A lot of people think that the cousins only appeared, never appeared in the first game. But they actually did in the multiplayer version. Or in the multiplayer mode. That's what we're doing now. I will not be showing this off unless I can, like, get somebody to come over and play with me. I don't know. I might. So yeah. Yeah, I won't be going over this in this playthrough. So let's get into the main game over here. We're gonna start with Make a Star 2. Alright. I'll mostly just be skipping dialogue in this game because I want to get into the meat. I want to get stuff done. I only have 30 minutes per episode. Alright, so now we're into this game. Something I'd like to talk about for a little bit. I really like this game. This is probably one of my favorite games of all time. Well, I mean, the sequel is. This is one of my favorite series, I guess I should say. I was never a really big PlayStation person, but this was the game that prompted me to get a PS2. And I got one for my 14th birthday, and I loved it. I also got Tulip on there. That game is great. It's a very good PS2 game. Alright. Yeah, I have very nostalgic memories of playing this game, because my babysitter actually had it, and instead of, like, actually doing her job, she would just let me play this game, and that worked for me, because I literally wouldn't say a word for, like, 4 hours, while I just played the same stage over and over again. Yeah, I was a strange little girl. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get those beans. Now I know that, in this version, the king doesn't say anything about the memory card and stuff, but in the remake, he actually does have a line about, like, how outdated the technology is, and I thought that was really funny. Because memory cards existed before, like, system memory was a thing. Like, I feel like system memory started with, at least, in my case, it started with the Wii. And I was an uneducated little girl and didn't know what the heck that meant, and I just thought that my Wii was stupid and wouldn't let me download more games. Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah, I've been meaning to getting around to doing more casual recorded stuff. Because most of my recorded stuff is just like speed runs, and they're not even that good or worth watching. But I feel like this would be a fun. It would be fun to just sort of record this. This game is very well known for its music. Like, I'm pretty sure that if you haven't seen this game before, you've at least heard some of the songs. Like, it's become very popular. Alright. And now, we're going into overtime, as I call it. I'm pretty sure it's just a general term that can be used for literally anything. But I call, like, whenever you get to the goal size, you can just go and keep rolling and see how big you can get. And I call that overtime. Yeah. There's a very well-known misconception with this song, I guess you could say, where some people heard the singer saying "take a dump, a funky dump," and now that I've said it, nobody can unhear it. I guess that it's sort of, you can't really hear it now because the song is past the part, but that's what it says sometimes. Alright, so sometimes when you go into overtime and you get big enough, you'll get like little sparklies, and then once you get even bigger, you'll get like little angels flying around. And when you get angels, that means that you've pretty much gotten a 100% score. I've only ever gotten angels on the final stage, and that's because they give you such an overabundance of stuff to get. But I have gotten sparklies on some levels. I forgot how good this game is. It's been a hot minute since I did a playthrough of this game. I don't know if you saw it on the title screen, but I got this game in September. Like, I've played this game plenty of times, like I said, because my babysitter would always bring it over. But I've never actually owned it myself up until about like September. So yeah. And I got it for my birthday, and I played the heck out of it, and then I just sort of stopped. I did actually get Katamari Damacy and We Love Katamari at the same time. And if I'm being real, like, I much prefer We Love Katamari. And I still haven't beaten that, actually. Even though I've had both of them for the exact same amount of time. Since they both came in on the same day. I'd say that probably my favorite move that you can do in this game is like the charge and roll thing. Yeah. By the way, this is the cancer stage. You have to roll up crabs, and your score is not based on how big you get, but by how many crabs you get. And, yeah. That's how it goes. I don't think I've ever heard this song. Like, I've heard a lot of this game's music, but I don't think I've ever heard this one. Unless, like, I'm forgetting. Which I probably am, honestly. Oh, yeah, I know this one. Yeah, this one's good. Yeah, I like this one. Sick. Alright. Crab. Crab? There's a very infamous, game, well, not infamous, but there's a very well-known Game Grumps episode where, Aaron and Danny talk about crabs for 10 minutes. Like, pretty much while they do this stage. It's pretty funny stuff. Danny and Arnold. I've been watching a lot of their stuff recently. I forgot how good they are. Like, I'll be watching Game Grumps, like, non-stop for, like, a week, and then I'll just stop. And then I'll be like, wow, these guys are boring. And then I'll go back to them, like, 7 months later. I'm like, whoa, why did I ever think these guys were not funny? That's how I am for a lot of stuff. I just, like, replace funny with, like, fun or interesting. Depending on the situation, and yeah. Except for my friends. I always love my friends. My friends are great. On the day that I'm recording this, it's actually the day after Valentine's. So yeah, I was... Oh, wait, is that a horseshoe crab? Oh, that's right, you can't, like, check your list of stuff in this one. You can only do that in We Love Katamari, but... Alright, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's a horseshoe crab. I didn't think that they would include that. I thought they would only have, like, the 4 main types, which are, like, the fiddler, the coconut crab, the... What's the yellow one called? Small fiddler crab, and then what's the blue one? I know it's okay, there's one up here. Let me see if I can get those beans. Oh, it's just called a blue crab. Okay. Did you know that horseshoe crab blood is, like, blue? I learned that in 6th grade, and it's the only thing I remember from that year. Because I wanted to forget literally everything else. That year kind of was awful. Well, I mean, I made a lot of friends that school year. So, I guess I mean, I still have a lot of those friends, actually. So, I mean, it wasn't all bad, but... certainly was not the best. Middle school in general just kind of sucks. 7th grade was kind of crummy. 8th grade was awful. I hated 8th grade. Oh my god. My dad just gave me an interpretive dance to tell me that he's leaving and that I shouldn't wake up my sister. I mean, that's what I got out of it. Like, one of my least favorite things about recording with other people in the house is that, like, you have, like, generic expectations of, like, what an amateur young YouTuber would do, where, like, you have them yelling, their parents coming in while they're recording, and then, like, them just being generally immature, and I try to avoid all of those the best that I can. I try my best. I want to at least... I want to be an okay. I want to entertain people. I guess. Sometimes. Depends on what videos I'm doing. Like what I'm making, I guess. Okay, I'll be real with you for a second. My favorite controller of all time is the GameCube controller, but the PS2 controller is a very close second. It's very good. Feels very good to use. A lot of the buttons feel really good. I love it. Okay, so how come I can pick up some cherries but not others? Okay. Okay, game. Alright. This is another good song. A lot of the music in this game I really like. I like the flute. It sounds good. It's like a semi-trill. My throat kind of hurts. I don't know why. I woke up feeling kind of sick. I was like, oh, I'm not sick. Pretty sure I am. Seems like September and February are the 2 months where I get the most sick. Or like I get this sick, where I get sick the most often. Or consistently, I guess. Oh, that's a cat. Okay. I didn't see that there. Wasn't expecting it. Alright. I'm not even near the goal. The goal size. Like, I'm so far. Alright. Feels really good to do the charge and roll. I've been looking to get either like, cause I don't know if I told this story in any of my videos yet. I'm pretty sure I haven't, cause I've barely released any videos recently. But recently I went to an event and I won a Mario Kart tournament, and the first place prize was $25 to GameStop, and I used 5 of those dollars to get oh, okay, Epic Mickey 2. And I forgot that if you go to GameStop's website, they actually have like older games. So I really wish I had taken that into consideration, because I could have gotten Pokemon Coliseum, which, if you don't know, that's one of my favorite GameCube games, like other than Mario Sunshine and Animal Crossing. And I really wish I had looked into it now, because I really wanted to get it. But I still do have $20 left, so I could probably get like Wario World or something, because I really like that game. It's so good. It feels really good to play. You guys remember when the subscribe button was yellow? Because I don't. I mean, I probably do, because I was watching YouTube when I was like 3. I don't remember what I watched as a kid. I just remember that I did watch it. Okay, here's the deal. When I was a kid, I played Super Mario 63, if you know what that is. And on the intro screen, they had a link to Runow's website, which is the people who made the game. And since I was a little kid and I didn't know how to type in, like, YouTube, I was a little girl and I was stupid and didn't know how to type. I went to Runow's website via Super Mario 63 because I did know how to type in that. And then they had, like, this video on their front page embedded, and you could click on, like, the little YouTube button and watch it on YouTube, and that's how I got to YouTube as a kid. I think that's actually how I discovered Chugga Conroy, who, if you don't know, Chugga Conroy is, like, my favorite YouTuber ever. He makes a lot of really good content. I highly recommend you go subscribe to him. He's doing a Phantom Hourglass playthrough right now, I think. Yeah, he's very good. Oh, okay, I just picked up chalk. I wish I could do that, like, in real life. Just pick up textures off the ground. Or, like, pick up drawings off of a paper. I don't know. Alright, cool. Made it to the goal. Heck yeah. I still love that flute part of the song. It's really good. Alright, 60 seconds left to go get sparklies. Oh, I already have the sparkly. Well, isn't there, like, more sparklies? Alright, I'll see if I can make this 60. What? Oh. Why can't I, like, slip through there? That's stupid. Okay. Alright. Collected the most of his playtime. Alright. I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. I don't... That's suddenly very loud. Okay. I guess I, like, dislodged my headphones or something in the headphone jack of my computer. Because I, like, moved it a little bit, and then it, like, destroyed my ears. Anyways. This was pretty cool. I'm really tired. I'm gonna, like, go take a nap or something. So, yeah. See ya, I guess.